Hello everybody. I hope that everyone has been having an amazing week now that we're into June. Can you believe it? Just give me a second here. I know that a lot of you weren't even expecting me to come on tonight. There was no announcements this week of our live stream. But even in those circumstances, just know I'm always going to be here. I'm always going to be showing up and providing myself, making myself available, providing answers to questions if you've got them, and just keeping everybody updated on what's happening within Global Inbound Closers, GIC Freedom, and keeping everybody encouraged and uplifted. We've got some amazing things that has been happening. We've had our peaks and valleys, but we are making a lot of great strides with Global Inbound Closers, the recognition that we're getting, the support that we're getting, and what I have been finding over the past few days especially is that we have been, like just little surprises keep creeping up here and there. 15,000 views on one of our promo videos. I was absolutely blown away today. Now, if you didn't see the post, I posted that in our page today just to, not to show off, but to show up and keep everybody informed about what's going on, and having that much traction on one video in such a short time, especially for a brand that is just getting out there. We are just becoming visible, and to have that many views on one video is absolutely astounding. So I was really, really excited about that. And just these beautiful little surprises that keep happening, popping up out of the blue when I least expect them, has been materializing continually. A lot of new client interest. We have a great partnership that we are forging within on the more of the business side of our company with Global Inbound Closers. Just the level of support that we're getting is truly amazing. And if anything else, I just want everybody who is involved with Global Inbound Closers to remain encouraged. Know that we are making strides. We're getting there. We're doing this. And this company we were created to be a huge support system for people everywhere. And sometimes I've got my moments where I am frustrated and exhausted and nauseous, because running a business, especially with a startup, it is frustrating to say the least. It can be very frustrating, but knowing that I have so many great people behind what we're doing, backing us up, supporting us, being our cheerleader, that keeps the fire burning. That keeps the momentum happening. And I want to thank everybody who has been circling around us and encouraging us and helping us push forward. I just want to say thank you, because that, more than anything, regardless of where people are in their businesses, and that is one of the reasons why I created the additional platform that we have with the Simple Sales Closing on Demand program, to keep people encouraged that even if you're not quite there, you've got somebody who is going to back you up, and that's Global Inbound Closers, and that's why we're here, to give that support, to be able to provide those additional tools and structures and guidance that need to be implemented. And the amount of people that we are now attracting to our company that have so many more valuable skill sets than even I myself have, that are able to collaborate with us and put all of those incredible pieces together, like fitting a puzzle together. It really has been so inspiring, and I just want everybody who has access to our program to take advantage of it. And the entry point for those two programs, they're next to nothing. They're peanuts compared to what you get. And then you've got the long-term support of our sales team who is going to be closing your leads for you as they are coming in and generating millions of dollars for your new company or for your existing company that maybe needed that little push up the hill a little bit more. So I just want to encourage you, if that's where you're at, if your business model, if your coaching program has maybe lost some steam due to the COVID-19 situation, a lot of people are feeling frustrated and financially bound right now, feeling stuck. But we are here to encourage you, to let you know that these programs will help you grow because we are applying simple methods, and that's what we've done. We are applying simple methods to our own company, and we will show you how to apply the simple methods to your company. And it really is just a matter of being consistent, being on point, knowing who your audience is, knowing how you can help them, and getting that message out clearly and concisely. And answering all of the objections to maybe the questions that you've already had in the past, answering those questions right up front and having fluid transparency so that people know, okay, maybe this coaching program is for me, and whatever doubts, apprehensions, or reservations they may have been having, you're already tackling those reservations, those objections before they even come out of their mouth, to give that sense of ease, to show your qualifications, show your skill set, and let people see what value you bring to the table. And when you can give that reassurance, that sense of value right away, and do it in such a condensed and short messaging form, that's exactly what people want to see. I'm realizing that more and more people, although they tend to have more and more time on their hands, they're being bombarded with a lot of bullshit, and they're getting sick of it, quite frankly. So when it comes to messaging, keeping it short, concise, to the point, and allowing people to see your transparency, that is what's going to win over your new clients, your new prospects. Get them in the door. Start those conversations, because people are tired of all of the big fanfare about all of these webinars and, like the traditional way, or I guess, the more familiar way of how so many people are gaining their audience or getting their funnels fed through, whether that's through ads, whether that is through webinars, however those mediums look. Now you've got all of the tools at your disposal. We help you put them together. We show you exactly how to put them together in our Simple Sales Closing on Demand. So if you haven't had a look at our website, I'm going to have the post or the link to the website in this description. After the video, I'll put it in. And just go check out Simple Sales Closing on Demand. We are offering a lot of extensive tools that's going to help you get up and running quickly. And we want to see people succeed. We want to see everybody succeed. It might be a tall order, because with success, you've got to put the work into it. There's no question about that. The question is, though, what work are you supposed to be putting into it? What can you add? What can you exclude? What can you automate? What do you need to take care of on your own? Where is your strongest value being applied to your company and to your clients? And that's what we're going to help you break down into its most basic, simplest form. So it doesn't have to be confusing. It doesn't have to be time consuming. It just needs to be consistent and concise. So, excuse me. You'll have to excuse me. I have been feeling like garbage all day, but I'm on here and I didn't want to miss tonight. I wanted to make sure that I'm, showing my face, I'm being visible, present, and I'm here to listen to or answer questions, listen to what questions you've got and answer them for you. If you are familiar with our platform, then you would know that Global Inbound Closers is a platform that helps coaches close their inbound sales leads. So if you've got an existing funnel within your business model, if you are pricing your product $5,000 and above for high ticket offers, then your product and service would be a good fit for what we offer in terms of our service. So those are the types of partnerships that we're looking for. We're looking for coaches to come on board with us that have an existing funnel, an existing lead system, an existing product line that is already generating at least $10,000 per month, if not more, hopefully more, and that we are helping you close those new leads as they're coming in within a 2-hour period of time maximum, so that you're getting the most value for your dollar, for your ad spend. You're getting, because who's sitting there and you don't have the sales team who is either large enough, or sorry about that, or they don't have maybe the skill set. I mean, we train our agents. We have our agents trained, certified, and we incorporate a different modality into our training structure called the bank code personality technology, and it's basically dissecting people's personality. That sounds a little Frankensteinish, but it really isn't. But it's when our sales agents are incorporating the bank code into our sales strategy and our closing techniques, they are able to identify very quickly the personality buying patterns or buying decision personality traits that each one of your leads has. Every prospect is a person. Every person they fall into one of 4 categories when it comes to their strongest and most dominant personality traits. And with the bank code breaker personality technology that we use and we've incorporated into our training, the agents are able to immediately figure out what that prospect's most prominent personality trait is, how they make their buying decisions, and speak to those prospects based on their preferred or their communication style. So that is critical, and that increases sales volumes by 300% closing ratio. That's dynamic. I mean, prior to even incorporating that, we already had a winning formula by offering up to 30 to 60 agents for each client every single day, closing your sales. So having that many agents, closing agents, working on behalf of your product and serving you specifically, and now adding an additional layer of closing power with the bank code system, this ensures success almost 100% of the time. Now, I know that sounds like a real big stretch, but when you are incorporating 2 very powerful ingredients into a closing strategy, which most people don't have, and we do, that increases your success rate by over 300% every single day. That in itself is absolutely dynamic. And you're not going to get that anywhere else, because we are catering our sales team specifically to your product. So when we are speaking through your words, through your scripts, and we are nurturing your clients the way you would, and we are tailoring your messaging the way you want it to be tailored towards your client base, and we're putting our formula together with that, that in itself is the most powerful closing system that you're ever going to find anywhere, hands down. And with that alone, I mean, aside from our mission, which is to help women who are living in domestic violence and abuse become financially stable to leave the abuse, but also to be able to provide jobs to thousands, tens of thousands of people, hundreds of thousands of people around the world. And that is our mission. So when we're partnering with our clients, we want to ensure that our agents are having consistent calls every day, which means that our clients need to have consistent leads coming in every day. But when we partner together, well, that's one beautiful partnership. That is a relationship made in heaven right there, because everybody wins. And that's what we want to see happen with all of the people who are involved in Global Inbound Closers. We want everybody to win. So that essentially is, I mean, if you're not familiar with us, now you are. Now you've got a little bit of background on us. Now you understand our formula and our passion and what you can expect to get out of having a partnership with Global Inbound Closers as we move forward. So the registration is super simple as well, and that's what I mean, I love simple. We have too many complicated things happening in our world right now. The simpler, the better. And because of that, I don't charge anybody a monthly membership fee. It is free registration, a free membership program that we offer for all of our clients, as well as all of our sales closing agents. We cover the cost right up front for all of our sales agents, and we're covering the cost for our clients as they're coming in, which is the coaches, which is the content creators, which is the online networkers or the online marketers. We're covering all of your cost as well right up front. So nobody pays a dime. The clients don't pay us until we perform for you, until we are closing your sales. We are making you money. You've already got that in the bank. That is when we get paid, is after you've already got the money in the bank. So it's such a risk-free, simplified, and straightforward formula that we've created, because we want to ensure that success is happening for everybody. We need to have some brightness in this world. We need to have some good news. And the only way that we're going to do that is if we remove the selfish motivations out of a company model, and we are providing quality service to the people who are relying on us, which is the coaches, which is our clients, which is our agents. We are providing jobs for, hopefully, and this is what our goal is, hundreds of thousands of people around the world. And we want to partner with thousands of coaches who have dynamic programs that we're proud to be helping and partnering with. So that's where things sit right now. Just a couple updates. We are scheduled to have we're going to be featured on Global, which is a Canadian news station, our broadcasting station, in their morning show. So we're super excited about that. After we have filmed and that goes live, obviously we're going to be sharing that coverage with everybody. So that's going to be on our social media platforms, Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, and Twitter. So it could be found pretty much on any of those platforms once we have that coverage. And we are also being interviewed by one of Canada's dearest and most beloved media personalities in the next coming weeks. So I'm very excited to share that as well. And we are getting clients' interest now on pretty large levels, and right now it's just a matter of signing the contracts, getting the T's crossed and the I's dotted, and as soon as we have those those new clients onboarding with us, I am very excited to share that with everybody as well, because it is a product-based client that goes kind of a little outside of the norm of what we expected here at GIC. When we first started, we really were kind of providing our services more to online course creators and content creators, but things are taking a little bit of a different turn, which really does fit in beautifully, and we're able to accommodate this type of client base. So that's incredibly exciting, and I can't wait to share that news with you. So that's just a few things that we got in the pipelines right now. We've done a little bit of sprucing up on the website, so go and check that out as well. We have posted our media exposure that we have been gaining. We've got over 211 different media sources that have covered our story when we did our news release or a press release back in early May, I think it was. So yeah, May 9th. So we've got a lot of exposure that I wasn't quite expecting, but is more than welcomed. And that has been announced on our website as well. So go and check that out. And for now, I just want to, reassure everybody that Global Inbound Closers is here to stay. We are making traction, and we are getting recognized for the good work that we are putting out into the world, and that is only going to continue to grow. So have a wonderful night, everybody. Have a great week. Be blessed.